is our van tour video.
Finally!
Hi!
Hi guys! We're done with this thing, so we'll give you a little van tour.
Yeah.
We bought it almost a year ago. We started building it out in March. Here we are.
We finished a while ago.
We finished in September. Let's show you around. For some reason we forgot to say what we're dealing with here actually. It's a Dodge Sprinter van from 2006. It's the 140-inch wheelbase. It's a diesel. It averages at around 23 miles per gallon, which is pretty sweet for such a big rig. Here we have... You have to come a little closer. Here we have a little shoe cubby, a little table for... We haven't used it once, but coffee. This is perfect for basically cooking. It just allows us to have more space since we like to cook.
Bon appetit!
Wrong, since Kevin likes to cook.
I'm serious.
This is also a nice little table for our swivel seat. I have to move forward. That's the thing. Just take that.
This was our first installation.
Yes. Turn it. And then do that one more time. And it's not like perfect. You can eat from there or even do some laptop stuff. Here we have our upper head cabinet where we keep probably mugs. Here's our nice little faucet and sink. Yeah, it's a sink, you know. An extra little table if we want to do dishes that we actually have some space to put them. Talking about storage, we have some extra storage on the left and on the right, which I think is really important. That's where we keep our toiletries, and it's deep. And then we have this little drawer. It's our junk drawer. This thing we can actually take out so we can access our water. If you want to see what we did there exactly, I have a video. Yeah, and that's also where we keep our big stove. And here we have the other part of our kitchen, a little cutlery drawer. Here, we still have to figure that out. Here we have some space for, I guess, booze and snacks. Here we have our big drawer for pots and pans and plates and basically almost everything other than mugs. Of course, our lovely fridge. I'll be cool. We might put a face here at some point. We didn't have enough wood, so we just made a little pull string and it just locks like this, and then we can pull it out and open it. And that's why this drawer is like this. And then here we have our other two overhead cabinets for more food. Here we keep our solar charge controller and our solar switch. Here's a little cute, you know, area. This doesn't have to be here, but it can be helpful just to store some things there.
Great story. Compelling and rich.
So that's the kitchen. Here we have our little bench. We really wanted a bench just to be able to sit down.
No shit.
We laugh. To be able to just chill out inside of the space, not just like in the front seat. Here we have one little table, but I think we want to add another table that flips up like this and then has like a support come out. A little more space to work or play games. So I sit here or here with this handy dandy ottoman. It's just way more comfortable. You can spread your legs. Even two people can spread. Let's not say that. Stretch your legs. I don't know how most van people don't have an ottoman in their van. The trusted old ottoman that has seated me for many years. It's multi-purpose. Let me show you. It will eventually be our emergency toilet. It came with this opening. It's perfect to sit down. You just need like 2 plastic bags and maybe some sawdust. If you don't use it as a toilet, you can store a lot of stuff in there. And also, it's nice to be able to easily step on the bed or step outside the bed because the bed is kind of high, you know? Let's talk about the bed. As you might see, it's not quite long. It's maybe like 4.5 feet long. We really wanted a fixed bed, semi-fixed at least. We also wanted enough storage. This whole area is gonna be our clothing and whatever. There's a lot of storage in these bins. There will be like underwear and socks here and like towels here. And we also wanted enough storage in the garage to be able to fit bikes in there. And the bed works like this. For Kevin's side, you take these two. You get a little dowel. Grab a dowel. Then you pull it out. It has 2 nails coming out of both sides. And then you place the dowel. It's a very advanced system. It goes in here. There's another little hole. And that's it. And here it like sits on this area. So it is stable. And then this just goes here. So originally we actually had an extra mattress piece for this and this area, but then it just would take up so much space in the back, and everything kind of has to have 2 purposes in a van. So this will go here, and then for me, this table is also my bed extension. So this just goes here, and then I just take the sheets to keep it all in place, and we have a bed. Since I don't want to put my full weight on this table, I rather just step on there and then take a big leap and I'm in. So yeah, this is how long? Like 6'3" or so. If we want to chill here at night, just take our pillows and do this. And since this opens like that, we can put our tablet here and just watch here. We can also watch from here. I'll put in a clip. Another reason this is all the way it is, he usually likes to sleep in a little longer. Whenever he's still asleep and I'm awake, I just take my cushions and I put them here and I can work. Let's show you our bench real quick. Yeah, it's just a lot of storage down here that we do not utilize yet. That's where we also keep extra water. We have one more 7-gallon water jug that fits in here perfectly. Music gear, we'll figure it out. And let's get right into our garage, where you can't really get in there much. It's quite messy. A folding kayak, stand-up paddleboard, 1 bike, but it fits 2 bikes, a bunch of empty bins. Let's show you around.
We didn't want to compromise too much of our vertical space here for when we're sitting in bed, but also we wanted to prioritize fitting our bikes in here. So we made it exactly the right height. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna pack this all up when the time comes. Here we have some hanger things. Just a demonstration of what you could put in there.
This is Kevin's beating stick in case we have any intruders.
We wanted to utilize this space above the battery, so we just built this extra little shelf, which is good for storing long skinny things. Electrical system, piece of wood here which is connected by magnets, protecting everything because there's a lot of stuff rattling around back here. We have a 120 amp hour lithium battery, 200 watt solar panels on the roof. The battery is also charged from the alternator. We decided to install a dimmer for our main lights here so that we could reach it from bed. We can also turn them off and on from the front. a USB outlet, a couple USBs, and the 12-volt outlet there. The one reason why it was important for us to have this 12-volt outlet, we use that to charge this battery. Our whole system in the van is just a 12-volt system purely. We can plug anything that's AC into this battery.
We can always buy specific inverters for a 12-volt outlet. If we want to upgrade, we can.
That is our battery monitor, which is currently blinking because it is charging.
1.1 amps.
For our ceilings and walls, we decided to use 1/4-inch cedar tongue and groove paneling. After putting it on the ceiling, we decided that we really liked it. It smells really good, it looks really good, fairly cheap, and it's nice and thin and light. Behind the walls in the ceiling, we have Havelock wool is what we've chosen for our insulation. We did a lot of research on it, and it seems to be a good fit for us so far. And here is our fan. It is a Max Air fan. Pretty straightforward. Turn it on, works great.
Yeah, that's the fridge.
Yeah. Fan is very quiet, but they're still hearing the fridge. So down here, we have the controller for our diesel heater. The past 2 nights, we've just put it on the lowest setting, which keeps us comfortably warm. I almost wish it could go lower. And then we open the fan and turn it also on the lowest setting, exhaust mode, so it's pulling air out of the van.
This is where our heater is.
It's pulling diesel out of our main diesel tank, but like the needle on the tank, you can't even tell that it's gone down at all.
Usually I have plants in the van here and here. They have died. I'm gonna replace them once it gets a little warmer. And here we made our little shelf so we can put more stuff. And in our case, it's basically just window covers. All the window covers that can go in this van are underneath here. I redid this whole thing. Now it serves a little more utility. Some more storage here behind that seat. Our garbage. This is our recycling bin in the back.
Also, our ottoman sits nicely in between the 2 front seats when we're driving.
The sound system has been improved quite a bit.
And it's all wired to the house battery in the back so that we can play it when we're just hanging out in here and we don't have to worry about draining the van battery.
That's it. That's our van, Tandy. That's how I called him.
Closure, 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 closure.
He's okay with it. Barely okay. Yeah, thank you for watching our tour. We actually have plans with this van. Our lease will end in the end of April, and we're gonna pack all our shit and put a lot of stuff in storage and all that, and then we're gonna hit the road until we don't like it anymore. It could be a couple months, it could be longer. I'm planning on filming a lot in that time because why not? There's definitely a lot more videos coming up, van life, but also like personal finance a little bit, and just kind of whatever we're up to, or more I'm up to, with a sprinkle of him in there. If you want to follow our journey, if you want to follow our journey,
Smash that like button. Hit that notification bell.
no, you first have to subscribe.
Oh, subscribe to the channel.
Thanks for watching, and bye.
Bye.
Wow. Awkward.